Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Midnight, and today I'm going to be bringing you a Gauntlet deck for Pauper.
How about this? Pauper, put it to my nose. We'll walk up, and I'll just be firing as I go.
Well, that will at least help your focus.
Okay, let's just...
That's at least a smart thing to do. Okay, hold on. I'm stepping on this rest.
1, 2, go! Ah, God damn it, dude!
Classic. No. What I'm going to be showing you is Pauper, which is only the free and common cards. And what I chose to make was a Egyptian deck that tries to cheat out non-common cards with Voice of Eternity and plays really defensive, gets into the late game, and then tries to overpower with kind of overwhelming strength with Brute, Essentious, and Neath. Alright guys, well, I got a couple games here for you, so I'll see you guys in the games. Okay, so first game is going to be Raw versus Raw. Okay, so we have a mirror match here. I'm going to be pitching the Fist. Kind of wanted 2-drops. Sobek's really good in the mirror here, so I'm really hoping to get one. I do. I also get another 2-drop. What I'm going to be doing here is instead using Sobek as my 4. It gives me the ability to let my Tiger grow here and get a bigger body on the board to scare away his Sobek. So I'm going to be able to take a little bit of a dominant position here. I'm not going to be striking the Summoning Stone, but instead I'm going to be able to bully around this neutral zone in the middle here. And what I'm going to be trying to do is lining up a kill on this Circuit and just trying to get some ability to heal by taking a little damage and not dying immediately, because I really want to get my Sobeks powered up. With the opponent dropping the Khepri here, I really feel like he made a misplay, but he might have not had anything else to play, and it also powered up his one Sobek. Unfortunately for him, I have more on the board, and by running my guy back here and healing the entire row, I'm able to put 12 damage immediately onto his Summoning Stone. So rather than accepting that not only do I have a stronger board, but now I can put a little pressure on a Summoning Stone and make him play reactive. And in doing that, I can just keep dropping curve if those are the best plays, or I can keep trying to power up my Sobeks with more heal plays when they become available. Like if I were to draw a Khepri here, I'd win next turn pretty much. Well, not with him doing that, but I'm still looking pretty fine here. Got Execute in hand. Don't really want to deal with his Sobek. And having a 5/7 on the board when he doesn't have anything to really be able to threaten him. Geez, I'm really lucky that that Circuit Poison didn't hit my Sobek. I don't know if that would have been game changing, but it would have definitely made this game last a lot longer. I wouldn't be able to bully him as much as I am right now. Let's see. I'm guessing he's going to try to drop some kind of ranged unit here. Dune Guardian works. Getting a little extra damage. And at this point, again, he has to trade what he has on the board, even though it's a 5-drop into a 2-drop. It's just, you have to do it or else you're just going to die next turn. And that's what having timely aggression allows you to force the opponent to do. Just make them have to play bad because they don't have another option. At this point, he's dropping these stupid canopic jars. It's nothing to change the board state, so I pretty much won. Alright, so the second game we have here is going to be me playing second as Ra versus a Zeus player. Now, I really was considering building a Zeus deck. Main reason being is because Divine Vengeance is incredibly powerful. It really lets you be able to deal with so much and reset board positions, especially in a free and common meta where you're not able to use a lot of other board clearers because they're obviously higher rarity. It becomes really one of the focal points of when you're deck building, to be honest. Now the problem I noticed though was you're not able to play a god until turn 4. So that's a pretty big negative. So if you've been stacking your board with anything, it's not going to be more than one god, and you're going to be killing your own creatures with it. So it doesn't mean it's not super effective or anything, because it still is super effective. It just means it's not going to bail you out as hard as it normally would if you're able to drop, you know, a 2 and a 3 god into that Aphrodite 4, because that's really all you got right now. So I kind of went away from Zeus and built this Ra deck instead. What I'm going to be doing here is trying to avoid getting Divine Vengeance in my face. I'm going to be playing only cards that can absorb a shot from Divine Vengeance, which is the main reason that this Defender 2/6 guy here is in the deck instead of what I feel is a more superior card, which is the 3/3 range creature that gets more range every turn. He's killer in this, but to be honest, I think he's just going to be eating all the 2-cost damage spells that everyone's able to use, or just get crushed by Divine Vengeance the next turn. So we have what we have, and it's definitely working out here. Although he has a much stronger board presence than I do, I have something even better, which is this wonderful card that lets me draw tons and tons of cards. This is one of the main reasons I'm going to be crushing this guy. I do not have a good board state here compared to him. I don't have a ranged unit on the board. I'll be trying to get Neath down soon, but what's going to be happening is this monkey is going to be taking shots at me if he wanted to. I don't know why he didn't take a free shot at my god here, but he's probably afraid of taking too much damage on his stone, so he's using him more as a blocker. So what I'm really thinking here is, what am I going to do in dropping Khepri, and if I do, what am I going to do with the rest of the mana? And because I only have a 3-drop in hand, I don't really feel it's the best way to use all the mana. So what I'm going to do is stack everything, make a possible even bigger play with the Khepri, and get Neath set up earlier, which she's going to be the one who really kind of takes control of this game. So, and that's a bummer. I just got hit with judgment. So maybe having that 3/3 on the 4 drop maybe would have saved her, because that judgment would have hit him instead of my Neath there. But it's okay. I'm just gonna draw a crap load of cards off of my little Kepri combo here, and for the most part just get set back up, body block for Neath, and really just wait him out. He's down to 2 cards, so I'm feeling really good at this point. Even if he does wipe my board with a Divine here, I would still be okay, because Neath would still be around and my Sobek would still be around. Although, to be honest, his Nike would probably go right up ahead and kill Neath immediately. Alright, here's kind of where I feel is a turning point in the game. We take control of my side of the board here. Get someone in front of my stone to be able to swat at the Nike, who poses a great threat to Neath. And just going to slow down his advance. Again, run him down on cards. If I can just go 1 for 1 with him at this point with cards, I've already won this game. Even if he's able to do like 2 or 3 of my cards to deal with one of his card, I still can outlast whatever he's got. And unless he can get to this Neath here, there's pretty much nothing he can do, and I can just start flooding the board and advancing a wall forward. Well, that definitely is going to help. And there comes the Divine. Alright, so he's out of cards now, and again I can just refill my board and advance forward. It's not a really good hit there on my discovery card. That's okay. It's a cheat card, but you know, it's still one of the RNG cards. Alright, gonna smash through this guy here with my lovely Protect 2 Brute. Drop down another AoE protector. Okay, hit again with another Divine. But yet again, I have 8 cards and 0 in deck, while he has 0 cards and 9 in deck. Shows you the power of card drawing in this game. I'll shut down that quick. But we'll give him an A for trying. A for effort. Alright, good game. And for the third one, we have Odin versus Ra. So already in this matchup, I'm thinking I'm going to have to play really defensive. And I do not have a good hand for that at all. I at least get 1 Sobek and some stun cards here. So hopefully I can develop this hand into a much better hand. Honestly, if I can just stall the board while drawing into more and bigger cards, you usually are going to be gaining a good advantage against the Odin. Well, that's a curious play. He coined, or not coined, I'm sorry, it's a mana potion in this game. He mana potioned up and Gift of Munid my Sobek on 2. So, really interesting. I'm just going to be building up a wall here. I'm going to take this guy down and, you know, get some free damage because of the stun. Fortunately, what I draw is my Essentius, which is not exactly the best on turn 5, but I will crush him if I do get to 9. I promise you that. Kind of surprised that on turn 5 I have board against Odin, but considering he hasn't dropped the ire structure yet. Maybe he's just getting some bad draws. Okay, well, he's got this 2/6 protector here. And what we're going to do is just try to get some cards. Gonna line him up, stun him, and take him down. It's down to 4 cards, and he's still casting 1-drops and 2-drops. So I don't think he's going to really have any answers to Brute and Essentius that are going to be shortly coming into play. Stupid stunning boar. I'm going to run this guy back to safety. His card drawing ability is infinitely worth more than his 1/4 body, except for defending against little 1/1s at the start of the game. This boar's doing work. It's like they got the boar that killed King Baratheon or something. It's some war boar. Okay, he's got a decent army. I don't know why I just swung at that guy. It is getting late when I was playing this game, but that was definitely a dummy play. I don't think it's going to be consequential really though. Might as well just get the Tomb Warden. Oh. That was probably a bad pick too. That's okay. So at this point, I'm going to be setting up the Neath and really just focusing on keeping guys in the neutral zone and keeping them down, really. Unfortunately, he now gets the charging structure. It's going to make this kind of a pain. I'm going to have to come back and deal with this guy with my Brute. But at least I'll be able to stack up here and get off a heal, which is going to activate my Neath, get him a little topped off, and pick off this stupid statue. Alright, that's a much better pull. And also why the pick of Serket over Tomb Warden might not have been the best pick there. Either way, I'm looking at a really strong position here. He'll get one of my Neath if he's smart. Passes on that opportunity. And other than that, I'm just going to be slowly picking apart his board. With him down to 1 card, though, it's hard for me to see him. I don't know. I mean, I guess if he had Siege or something like that in hand, clearing off what's out here already is probably really important. For me, this is more about body blocking for my Neath. And drawing a crap load of cards. So, let's see what he drops. I think he's run out of steam. At this point in the game, even a Runestone of Ire is not going to protect him. I don't know what he's thinking here. Smart. Alright, well, I'm going to pick off what's left. Let's see how much longer he stays in this game. Yeah. Well, I hope you guys liked the video, and the proof for the wins was at the beginning of the video, actually. If you noticed, I had the icon during the deck building phase. Well, I'm going to be giving the Pantheon War a try tonight, and if I do get that done, I'll be putting up another video. But to be honest, I really don't have a lot of the Mayan cards yet, so maybe I'll just put out a post on hot top decks about what I would be building and make a video on that. We'll see. Alright guys, well, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Running in circles, never leave me alone. Say I don't answer the messages or pick up my phone. Say we all need some time just to settle down. Won't you come around, cause I never can leave it alone. Tell me your stories but don't leave out the lies, cause I know I got some problems and I'm open to mine. So we all need some time just to settle down. Won't you come around, cause I never can leave it alone.